Hey guys, welcome back to ABR Gaming. I'm sorry I haven't made a video in a while, but where I was staying in the summer, there was no Wi-Fi or computer, so I couldn't upload anything. I'm going to be making a few more videos from now on, but I might not have the time to do them, but we'll see in the future. Today I'm going to cover a new game, so I'm going to review that, and then I'm going to cover an update in the game for those players who have played this game for a while. The game is Plunder Pirates. It's another free-to-play MMO like Dominations and Clash of Clans in the Google Play Store. First off, I'm going to quickly introduce Plunder Pirates. I've tried at least a dozen of these free-to-play MMOs in the Google Play Store, and I really think Review+Update and Midoki have pulled it off with this game. It's very different, and yet a similar feel to other of this genre. Firstly, the 3D interaction is actually real in this game. Loads of other games say, oh, our game's 3D, look, it's all 3D, but this game really is 3D. You can rotate your entire island, see it from every angle, you can see the detailed 3D models and all the little intricate bits that they've put into making this game, and it really does make the difference when you compare it with other games like Clash of Clans. They say it's 3D, but you can only look at it from one angle, so it doesn't really give the full perspective, and it's so good when you're attacking, so you can attack from different angles, and it doesn't have a different feel to when you can just see it from one angle. The unit classes, like in most free-to-play MMOs, are kind of similar. Plunder Pirates does introduce some unique classes, but they're not that different. What these units do have is they each have their own upgrade tree. And on this upgrade tree you can individually upgrade defense, so their health, you can upgrade their range, their attack, and you can unlock special abilities for them. So, for example, 50% extra damage for cannons, or special buildings, and their own special abilities, like the Iron Fist ability for the Barbarian King. So every single unit in Plunder Pirates has their own ability eventually, and that just gives you so many possibilities for attacking, and it's just such a more intricate system of battle, which is really good. Another thing of Plunder Pirates, which beats most other MMO free-to-play games, is the exploration map. This is incredible. This is basically the offline campaign for the game. The map is humongous. It is, I think it's 20 by 20, I'm not really sure. It lets you explore, and you've got about, I don't know, 50 hours exploring there. And you can battle enemy ships that you find, you can battle enemy monsters, and that you get loot, and you get grog and gold. And then if you find a stronghold, a base over there, you can attack it. It's not just attack base after base after base like in the Clash of Clans or in the Dominations campaigns. It's, you find a base, you attack it. If you don't want to, attack it later, attack other bases. It's really interactive, a lot more personal than other games where you just have to go through the process all the time. The map itself is very detailed. You zoom in and no quality is lost. It's still high quality images, high quality detail, accuracy, and it's got loads of cameos of things like you've got a plane crashed on an island and you've got to find it, and then you get gems for that. You've got UFOs, you've got temples, you've got different shaped islands, one shaped like a T-Rex, one shaped like a skull. It's just the level of detail in this game is insane. I've never seen this amount of accuracy and attention to detail in any type of game in the Google Play Store. Never. Which is why this game so far is my favourite free to play, and I really recommend it for any of you who are bored of Clash of Clans, who are bored of Boom Beach, who are bored of any other of that type of game, because there's just so much to do, so much, and you can really see the level of attention and work Midoki and Review+Update have put into the game. I highly recommend it if you're going to look for a better kind of Clash of Clans game, because this just passes them all. Right, so the other thing I wanted to talk about for Plunder Pirates players who have played for a while, and who have been waiting for this for a while, is the Legendary Heroes update. It did come out a couple of weeks ago. I still want to do a video on it because it's a really extensive update which adds even more depth to the game. It beats any other hero system in any other game. So in Clash of Clans you've got the Barbarian King and the Archer Queen. In Dominations you've got the Generals. Those are good, but it is nothing compared to the heroes in this game. So you've got about, you haven't got lots and lots of heroes. You've only got about 10, and they're all based on, some are based on pirates, some are just extensions that they've had, and they all have individual characters. They all have different suits which you can equip them with just for swag. And they all have their own intricate upgrades, abilities, and defensive abilities. So firstly, defensive. If you just put them on your base and don't use them, they can still help you. Like, they'll give 1% more health to your storage and your generators of gold or grog, maybe even 1% onto walls. And imagine that in Clash of Clans, 1% more health to walls. I mean, once you're getting to level 9 walls, I mean, that's at least 100 HP right there. Stuff like that. Abilities. Each of these heroes has their own special ability, like the units, and these, they have, instead of a certain amount of health, they have a certain amount of stamina, and once that stamina runs out, which is about after 20 attacks, if you never kill them off in an attack, they have to regenerate for about a day, but it's really worth it. These units are really fast. They have their own. They even have their own backstories. This is how good Midoki and Review Stars have made these characters and this update. And this is a really good addition to Plunder Pirates. The other bit I wanted to cover is the materials and the silo. Right, the silo is a storage facility for materials. Materials are used to upgrade your heroes to more levels so they can get more attack, more abilities, etc, etc. These materials are found in chests, and when you attack monsters, and when you destroy ships. Chests are what they are, chests, and inside them, once you unlock them, you can get battle points, you can get exploration points, and you can get money, gems, and materials. And there are lots of types of chests. You can buy your own chests, but the cool thing is that you can, once you attack monsters and once you attack ships, you can find chests. And this, of course, forces the player to do a lot more exploration, a lot more battling in the exploration map. And this level of progress means that even low-level players can find lots of things, which kind of equals out the balance between high-level and low-level players. Since there are 10 heroes, and there are about 2 materials per hero, I'll calculate there's about 20 different materials that you have to find and use, and that just adds so much to the game, because it means that you have to put so much more effort in, full of attention that they've put into making this game really, really interesting. It just makes it worth it. Again, it just gives the game so much more depth and detail, and it's just so much better than so many other games out there. I wouldn't be surprised if this game eventually equals the fame of Clash of Clans, because it's just such a detailed and such a good game to download. So I do recommend it for you people who are just looking for a new game to play, because it's really good. So that's it really. Thanks for watching. Playing Plunder Pirates.